Okay, so this is going to be an instructional video on a Burstner Lyseo 689 gallery. First of all, I'm going to take you around the outside and then we'll go into the cab area and habitation area. So first we will start with the bonnet. I'll show you how to release the bonnet and open the bonnet, and we'll show you some of the features underneath the bonnet. So if you come to the passenger side, open the passenger door and you'll see the bonnet catch here. Just pull that down once and it will release. So now that I've got the bonnet open, I'll just show you a few features, mainly if you want to jump start the vehicle. So your negative terminal is just up here, and then your positive is just down here underneath this black cap. Also, while we're in the bonnet area, your screen wash is just in front of the driver's side. So now we've looked under the bonnet, we're going to carry on around the passenger side of the habitation. So the first compartment we'll come to is going to be your freshwater tank and then some of the drain valves. So when I fill the fresh water up, you just put it through this blue cap here. The red one is if you want to clean your freshwater tank to get your hand in, and then if you want to drain your freshwater tank, you just twist this black knob at the top and it will start draining. Just make sure you close it. And then as you can see down here, we've got your frost protection. So this is for your boiler. So currently this is in the open position, so that will drain down. You want to keep it closed. Just make sure it is this position and then the button needs to be pushed in. So currently that is in the closed position, and then this valve here is for the rest of the pipe work in your vehicle. So currently that's in the open position, so that's going to drain down. If you put it down, that is going to be in the closed position. So the next compartment is going to be your gas compartment. So you can fit 2 tanks inside here, and then just below your gas compartment you have got your grey waste drain. To drain your grey waste, you've got to use this grey key. The key just goes onto the bar here and then you twist to the right and it will drain. Next, as you can see, we've got your 240 volt hookup. So this is your main hookup when you're on site or if you're charging at home. Next compartment is in your garage area. As you can see, we've got a tall garage compartment here, but this shelf can fold down. All you have to do is just push this toggle in and the shelf will fold down. So as you can see, we are on the driver's side now of the habitation. So in the garage area, you can see here we've got a 240 volt socket. Above that is just a garage light which has got a switch on and off. And then next you can see this is a sliding door, so this gives you access from in the habitation area to the garage if you need to. Also, while we're in the garage, you can see your awning arm which is clipped up there. While we are on about the awning, as you can see, I have got the awning light on, and the awning setup, I will send a separate link for this. So the next compartment next to your garage on the driver's side is going to be your toilet cassette. So as you can see, the cassette is locked into place. To take the cassette out, you need to make sure your blade is closed on the toilet itself. When you want to take your cassette out, just lift this orange tab up and pull. That will then release. So as you can see, I have currently got the cassette out. To drain the cassette, just twist this nozzle out, take the cap off, tilt the cassette up, put your thumb or finger on this button, press the button in, This will let air go through the cassette so it drains without splattering everywhere. So now you have cleaned your cassette, you're going to put your cassette back in. Make sure it is aligned, and the main thing is you want to get this orange clip clipped in, as you can see here. Then your cassette is not going anywhere, but you know your cassette is securely into place for when you next use. So carrying on round on the driver's side of the habitation, we've got our last two compartments here. Your first one is going to be your external barbecue point. Currently this is in the closed position, vertical. Turn it to the left, horizontal, that will be in the open position. This next one is going to be your external power. You'll just need an adapter to plug into this. So next we are going to go into the habitation area, and we will access the cab area from the habitation to go through the features on the inside. So currently I have got the electric step out. Once you open the habitation door, you will see some switches on your left. Most of these are light switches, and then this one here is going to be your electric step. So if you push up, that will bring your step in. If you push down, that will bring your step out. So as you can see, we are now in the habitation area. So before we go around the habitation area, we're going to go through the main control panels first, near the habitation door. So as you can see here, you got switches. All of these are light switches apart from your electric step, and one of the switches is going to be your awning light on the outside. Above you've got your TV bracket. To release this bracket out, you just need to pull this bar down and pull the TV towards you. That will then release the bracket. And then above we have got your main control and your heating control. On your main control, you've got your power on and off. Below is going to be your van main battery. Above is going to be your habitation leisure battery. To the bottom right is going to be your grey waste level, and then to the top is going to be your freshwater level. That's currently empty. And then if you want to switch your pump on to run the tap, you're going to turn this button on. Make sure you've got water in the system before you turn the pump on, otherwise you could burn your pump out. As you can see, we have got a light here. This is indicating we are connected to mains power. This is going to be your heating control. So currently I will send you a separate link how to control this. Switch it on, you just hold it. But like I said, I will send a separate link out how to go through the settings for this. So next we'll go through the kitchen area. So below the oven and grill, through this cabinet here, you have got your main breaker for the vehicle. Next, if you are wanting to use your 3-burner gas stove, if you want to, when you are ready to use, you need to turn your gas on and prime the stove. All you have to do is just switch the gas on, click the igniter and let the gas come through. Once you have been cooking, for a safety reason, we recommend you leave the hob cover up. The reason for this is because of the temperature differences. If you've just been cooking and put the cover down, the glass could shatter. So we recommend leaving the cover up for around 20 minutes just to let everything cool down. Especially if you've got the window open, because of the cold air hitting it, it will be a total different temperature. Next, just below the sink, you've got internal gas shut-off valves. To access your sink, you just pull this sink cover over. If you are wanting to use your sink, your tap, just make sure you filled your freshwater tank up. When you are ready to use your tap, turn your pump on and then open the cold and open the warm. The warm tap might take a minute because it's going to fill your boiler up first before the water will get to your tap. Above the tap in this cupboard here, you can see is going to be your Wi-Fi box. So currently, if you want to power this on or off, we've put a separate switch in for this. So the last bit in the kitchen area is going to be your fridge and fridge freezer. So I'll show you how these settings work. So to turn your fridge on, just hold the power button for a couple of seconds, it will power on. As you can see on the right, you've got night mode and boost. So night mode just keeps it ticking over quietly. If you want to boost, just press the mode once, it will go into boost and that will give you full power. You might hear the fan kicking more. To power the fridge off, just tap the button once so it highlights and then hold for about 10 seconds and then the fridge freezer will switch off. So now we're going to go through the shower area and toilet area. So if you want to shut the door, up here there's a strap holding the door open, just that's usually there when you're traveling. If you want to take this off, just pull this little pin backwards and that will release and then your door will slide around. Same again with the tap. When you're venting your kitchen tap, just do the same with the bathroom tap and do the same with your shower. Over here you can see some switches. These are your light switches for in the shower room, and then above this is going to be your switch for your tanks below to keep them warm so they don't freeze. Down here for your toilet, there's a light indicator here. Currently this is off, but when this indicates on, that just means your toilet cassette is nearly full. Doesn't mean it is full yet, it just nearly is full. So that should give you a pre-warning. As you can see here, this is the sliding door which we could see in the garage area. So if you want to get access to the garage without going outside, you can just do this. And then same again in the shower. Like I said, when you are venting your taps, just vent the shower as well. Then everything is all primed up, ready to use. So now we're going to make our way to the dining area. But as you can see in this one, we have got the bed blown up upstairs with the nice LED staircase. So on the dining area, if you want to move the table, there is just a tab underneath that just locks it into place. Currently I've released this so I can see it moving around, and then you've got your two passenger travel seats. To use this second one in, you just need to take this cover off here. This just gives you your leg space. If you're wanting to gain access up to the bed in the gallery area, all you need to do to make it easier is just pull this step out and you'll see it click into place just here. You have got some storage inside as well. you want to put this step back into place, just press this toggle here. That will release and let you slide into place. In this cupboard here, we have got your 3 lamps. Currently these are not on charge here, these are just a place to put them on a magnetic strip, but you have got parts around the vehicle that you can put them up to use and charge at the same time. So before we go into the cab area, we will show you how the blow up bed works. So currently this is in the off position. If you want to put the bed up or down, just turn the key to the right, and if I press down, that is going to release the air what is blown up already. And then if you are wanting to blow the bed up, just press the top button, just keep hold of the button. It might take about a few minutes. It will switch off on its own once the blow up bed is complete. Once you are finished, just turn the control off. So the last part is going to be in the cab area. So as you can see, we have got 2 swivel seats, passenger swivel seat and a driver swivel seat. If you want to swivel the seats around, you just need to pull this lever here and then use your other hand and twist. As you can see here, we have got a charging point. You've got some more charger points there, USB and your 12 volt. And then we got all your controls on the steering wheel. If you are wanting to make your cab into night mode, you have got blinds. To use these blinds, just pinch this toggle in here and slide across. That will create your blind. Same on the driver's side. Put these back away, just slide them back, just make sure the slats are done neatly and not bent. Slide them back and then it will click back into place, like so. You have got another blind on the driver's window as well, on the main window, sorry. All you have to do is just pinch this toggle here, slide across, same on the other side. They will then meet in the middle and then connect with a magnetic strip. So that completes our instructional video on the Burstner Lyseo 689G.